public hearing on the petition of Thomas Wise, who seeks a variance and a special permit under sections 43222B and 432A of the zoning bylaws in order to create an accessory apartment and to request a variance from the required restrictions on the property located at 181 South Street in Reading. Proposed accessory apartment exceeds 1/3 of the gross floor area, and the apartment is not part of the existing dwelling. We are in receipt of an email from Mr. Wise, who has requested that we withdraw his petition for a variance in this case.
Withdraw
And
without prejudice.
Withdraw without prejudice, since that's what we're acting upon this evening, is his request to withdraw, a request for variance, not for permanent. There's still a permit out there somewhere, but he's asking us to withdraw his request for variance without prejudice.
Oh,
No, it's the whole case.
Huh?
It's the whole case.
What do you mean?
This is the withdrawal of that entire case number 1406.
That isn't what he said. That isn't what he said in his email. His email.
But that's what he meant.
Absent the ability to apply for a variance.
I know-
absent the, okay, he does not have the ability to apply for a variance.
Correct.
Because we did not
Right.
grant it to him.
Right.
When he was
And
here
so
that
he's
night.
requesting, he's withdrawing his petition. You're saying his petition for the whole thing?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then we're acting upon his request to withdraw without
Yes.
precedence,
He's
his
submitting
request
another
for a
one.
variance
Yeah.
and a special permit under case 14-06.
Just as a matter of procedure, I don't think you can keep part of the case open and part of the case
Well, we just
closed.
decided that's not gonna happen.
Right, just that, but as a matter of.
Okay.
I think,
So-
well, it's actually in the minutes, I think that we
Okay.
have tonight,
Well,
when we
it's
get to
settled anyway.
that.
Okay.
It's settled anyway.
Right.
So I'll entertain a motion to accept, or to entertain. His
I will go
request.
ahead and make a motion to allow the petitioner to withdraw his request for a special permit, and that's what it boiled down to, for case number 14-06 at 181 South Street.
Is he not requesting us a withdrawal without prejudice for both a variance and a,
All right. And who seconded that?
We already granted him he asked that night to withdraw without prejudice his variance.
Yes.
okay, all right.
He did. And
So we're just
all
withdrawing
that
his
was
request
left
for
then
special
was
permit.
the special permit, and
Okay.
he asked for a continuation on the special permit.
Okay,
So I will make a motion to allow him to withdraw without prejudice his special permit
Okay.
request. Yeah.
So that both are now.
They're both out
they're
now.
both gone.
And I'll second that.
All in favor? 400. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Now, that has to be written, you want me to write that up too?
Would you
I'll
please?
do it.
Since you did the first one.
I think I did.
Yeah, okay.
I think I did, yeah,
Yeah, you did.
I will.
Okay. Now, what got added later on was case 1401 for 33 Belmont Street. And we've been asked to make a determination as to whether what they want to do in way of changing what was approved previously as a major or a minor modification. The first time you're looking at the documentation that accompanied that request is in front of you at the moment, if you want to take a few moments to look at it.
Could I please?
Yes. I'll summarize it quickly while you're looking at it, though, if you wish. What
Well, go ahead.
what
Yeah,
they're
sure,
asking
please.
for is on the width of the new structure. They're going from 38 feet to 42 feet. We approved 38 feet,
And they want to
which,
go to,
the previous plan totally complied with all the setbacks. Okay? Now, going from 38 feet to 42 feet still complies totally
with
all
all
the
the,
setbacks. And you can tell, I think there's a plan, the both plans, the plan we approved previously is in the package, and the new plan, plot plan, is in the package. And all you'll see is a dimensional change on the width of the building from 38 feet to 42 feet. But anyway, take a look at it.
right.
And is that on the length of the house or the width of the house?
Well, as you're looking at the property from the facing Belmont Street is on the width of the building,
Width of the house, okay.
on the right side setback. The width of the building was 38, it's now 42, and they're encroaching on the right side setback, which goes from 34 feet to now 30 feet.
Right,
That's the change.
yeah. And 8.
This is the dimension right here.
Yeah.
Open through the-
Right, it's like, that's a inch, okay, yeah. You know, where did he expand it? It was actually 3 feet on either side, and then he cut down the center. We have 2 plans in our packet. We have 2 plans in tonight's packet for this. One is a revision of May 14th. The other is a revision of May 20th, May 21st. I assume we go with,
The previously approved plan just showing the difference with the footprint.
Revise them one time.
So this is the one we originally approved.
yeah, see, this is, I'm getting, December 30th was the original one.
Yeah, December 30th. Why do I only
Yeah.
have the 30th and the 21st one in my package?
Really? Say, in the one we get tonight, there was a 14th.
Is there one, do you have it in the package that you have?
What?
The new drawing dated May 21st, and the other one was dated what?
May 14th.
You have both in yours? Because I only have the 21st.
I'll look and see
in-
what I have.
I only have the 21st in
Or
mine.
I will pass down, here, you can have both things.
No.
Just the plans. That?
May 14th
Yeah, I don't have
and
it.
May,
I don't
and
have
May 21st, yeah. She has both of
it. I
them.
don't have it. I only have the 21st. Which, is the 21st the right one?
Yes.
So the May 14th one does not apply anymore?
May 21st is the one I proposed tonight.
So we should dispose of the May 14th.
Okay. So we won't even look at it.
David, you have both of them?
I have 2 plans.
I have one December
One was the
30th,
original plan showing the 38
one
foot.
revised May 21st.
I was told to include, where's the one with the May date on it? Where would the May date be?
Right down
It's a
here.
revision.
Revision,
of December 30th.
Right above Hillmore Construction?
yep, that's it. Mhm.
All right, I got it.
There's 2. There's a revision dated the 14th of May, and there's a revision dated the 21st of May.
Oh, I only have the 21st.
I only have the 21st.
Okay,
Okay, I only have the 21st, and that's the
Okay,
correct
3 of
one?
us have only the 21st.
okay.
Sorry, we've just got these materials, so
They
it's
just showed up tonight, okay?
Say, I don't really see a difference between them.
I have 2 December,
but underneath
Yes.
December 30th.
No, you don't.
Maureen,
You have a Rev May in there, right?
is
Revision.
Underneath December 30th says
Maureen.
Rev May.
Yeah, you do.
isn't that the date?
What's that say? That's May 14th, May 21st.
Oh.
You do. Yeah. You know, what the file has is what I have.
Yeah. I don't look at these. These are submitted by the applicant, and they're all divided into
Right.
packages, so, and I don't read them.
Well, I think the bottom line is we dispose of the May 14th
14th
drawing.
one, yeah.
Get rid of it. That's superseded by Rev
That's right.
21, May 21.
I think that's the best idea.
Okay.
Yeah, just,
So we're acting here on May 21 vis-à-vis what we previously approved,
Okay.
and making a determination as to whether it's a major or a minor modification,
right.
That's right.
okay?
That's what we're doing.
Comment? David?
No, I'm ready. Did we open the hearing?
It is open.
Well, it's not a hearing, it's just a
Well,
discussion.
just a consideration.
Right.
Yeah, all right.
30 feet.
So my questions would be vis-à-vis a major and minor modification. The foundation in the ground already?
No.
No.
nothing.
All right. So this was a design change prior to, have you applied, when you went to apply for the foundation permit, Glenn made you come back to us?
Right,
Because of
so
the difference?
I think it was back in December, I applied for the special permit, according to the 38-foot length box. Before I put concrete in the ground for a footing, we opened up a negotiation with a couple to purchase the property. And we are gonna go to PNS as long as I can lengthen the house to 42 feet. So it kind of caught me at the nick of time, so now I'm here to apply for the minor modification. So basically what I'm doing is adding 2 feet to the left, 2 feet to the right. Everything still hits all the setbacks. Aesthetically, the house will be the same. I'm just adding a little bit more footage to it.
What for specifically? Was there an
Part of
extra
the deal.
room that they wanted?
No,
I mean,
part of the deal.
4 feet meant something to the buyer?
Yes.
All right. No, you know, there are
Right,
4 foot adds what?
and
4
it
feet?
it
I don't
looks,
think what you just said is
No, I don't either.
correct. The drawing says you took 4 feet from one side and left the left side alone. It was 16 for setback, it's still 16.
Oh, I'm talking about the, when I said that,
The
I meant
interior, I think.
the interior walls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
it's
The
basically.
building envelope.
Yeah, okay.
In regards to the footprint, you lost 4 feet on the right side. That's where the 4 feet went.
Right.
Interior-wise, he
He did it.
made those rooms, the left side rooms and the right side rooms, 2 feet
Correct.
longer. Yeah. That's what, and it looks like, correct me if I'm wrong, that the front setback now has increased
That back
4.
as well.
That's gone back 4 feet.
Yeah, I pushed that to 26 to give a little more room, a little more breathing room. Before was, I think it was at 22 feet,
Right.
Right.
a little more breathing room, so.
Personally, I much prefer the 26 than the
Right.
22. And the 30 feet still is, 15 feet's required. He's got twice as much as what's required.
To your question, David, they haven't poured any foundations yet, but the hole in the ground has been done.
Yes.
And I think they're waiting for this
And then
decision
I
before
will-
they
we'll have
start
to
doing
go
any
adjust
of
this,
that.
obviously.
Now, we also got a set of drawings
Yeah, so that's just basically illustrating the front
describing the
aesthetics,
elevation,
elevations.
inside stuff. Is
And then-
that the new one?
Yes,
Oh,
so if
that's
you
the
look
one
in the
you
back
approved.
3 pages, that will be the new
That's not my
foundation and
approval.
floor plan. Yeah, just showing you guys nothing's gonna change except for the length, pretty much.
Yeah, okay. But this goes with the new
Correct.
plot plan.
Correct.
Okay.
I meant Glenn's approval, sorry.
Huh?
I meant that's Glenn's approval, sorry.
Okay. All right. Any more questions, David?
I don't.
Kathy?
I don't.
Bob?
No, I don't. As I say, I don't see a big issue here. We're not changing the architectural aspects of it, which I do know when we made the original motion and special permit, we generally describe, a colonial-type house or the gambrel, split entry gambrel, et cetera, et cetera. So it looks like the only increases are the size of the rooms. They've increased a bit on it based on the preference of the potential buyer. So I would consider it a minor modification myself.
Is there anyone in the audience that's going to speak on this evening? I'll open it up to public session if that's the case. Then I'll open up for public comment. Yes, ma'am.
Virginia Adams, a nearby neighbor, and nothing's real critical, but I was just wondering if that changed by moving the side proposal, does that increase the lot coverage that you should be considering as well?
I would certainly think it does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
slightly, but I'll still be
Slightly,
under.
yeah.
Slightly, but I believe they were sufficiently
Well
under
under.
25%.
They were well under the
before.
25 to
Yeah, yeah.
start with, and I'm sure they're still well under the 25. Yeah. Any other comment? I'll close the public portion. Any further comment from the board before I entertain a motion? And I'll entertain a motion for this. Kathy, would you like to make one?
I move to grant the application, let me just see, I don't have it. Mr. Cormier?
Yes.
For a minor modification, to, decision, the ZBA decision 1401 for the property located at 33 Belmont Street, Reading, Massachusetts, to expand the single-family dwelling from 38 to 42 feet, which would be decreasing, is it the right side setback from 30?
Yes, it would be
30
facing, yeah, as you're facing. it the right
34
side.
feet to 30.
You could probably accommodate that by just referencing
Yeah, okay, so
the
as referenced in
document.
the,
By referencing the document.
That's what I
which
would
say
do,
that,
yeah.
huh?
I would reference the new
new
plan, the
document.
May 21st,
Yeah.
so
the May 20
referenced in the
yeah,
plot plan
Rev, May 21st,
revised to May 21st, 2014,
and the architectural
and in the
plan.
architectural plans, yeah.
And are those have a date on them too, Si?
Yeah, does those have a new date?
Architectural plans.
It's got a date of.
Is that the same, October 18th, 2012?
Yeah.
Are those revised?
Those,
Oh, I see,
That elevation is from the old one.
right,
I'm getting them drafted right now.
okay.
I will be submitting a full new set to Glenn. 'Cause
With
I'm gonna
the
have to
appropriate-
reapply again and pay additional to them, increasing the square footage. So. you're gonna
So
get-
these are the original plans that you originally submitted?
Yes, then on the last 3 pages will be the new foundation, the new first floor, and the new second floor.
But those aren't there right now? Like, these haven't been updated quite yet?
I don't have the full set
No, okay.
right yet.
In terms of the determination we're making tonight as to whether it's a minor or major modification, that's really driven in my mind by.
By that,
By the
yeah.
plot plan.
I think
So
the plot plan is
referencing this probably doesn't really
I
No, I
agree.
don't
infringe on that decision, so why don't we just reference the
Right.
plot, the new plot
New
plan,
plot plan, okay.
Yep.
okay?
Well, with the understanding that he's gonna resubmit
Well,
new
yeah, you can say
elevation
that.
and
Have to,
as-built
Yeah.
Yeah.
plan.
I'm
You can
increasing
say
the square footage, the envelope's changing, a new set has to be drafted and resubmitted.
Yeah, you could do that, put that kind of a comment in there.
No change to any architectural aspects
Right.
of the
Right,
building.
that'll work.
Okay. Any other conditions, or?
I have, anybody?
No.
Okay, I'll take a second to that.
I'll second.
All in favor? 400? Okay. If you stand by, I'll stamp up a copy of the new plot plan, okay?
Do I have to re-record that?
Huh?
Or do I have to re-record that or anything, or
Uh,
for a modification?
Why don't you,
I don't think you have to.
I don't
record.
I would say, talk to Glenn about it. I personally don't think so.
I don't believe so.
I don't think people.
I don't think it is.
It's not appealable, so I
No.
don't think you have
So it'll
to.
just be
It's
internally
con-
with Reading or whatever?
it- Yeah, if it were a major modification, obviously you'd have to come
yeah, you
back,
get all the
we'd have a
writing.
new hearing, have to advertise it, and then that would have to go to the
I
clerk
don't
and be,
think that's
Right.
necessary.
but I don't think the minor
Okay.
does.
1401. You got an extra one of these,
Sure. Yep, the May 21st one, right? Yeah.
42.
Takes the 22nd, yeah.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Those are all the cases for this evening. So if you want to listen to our review of the minutes, you can certainly do that.
Couldn't get any more exciting than that.
Yeah, it's really cool stuff. We have a set of minutes to review for the April 3rd meeting.
Right.
Everybody was here, that's here tonight. So has
And-
anybody had a chance to look at these yet?
Yeah, I looked at them.
I didn't get any feedback.
No changes?
No.
No, we just got them this.
Well, we'll give you a
Yeah. I read through it at home, and I don't really have any comments
I didn't have
on
any
it.
substantive ones. Are we ready to vote on them?
Motion to approve the meeting minutes of April 3rd, 2014.
Second.
All in favor? 4-0, approved. The only other thing on the agenda this evening is to hear from David, what's going on?
Well, then we have to do our other business too, don't forget that.
Oh, yeah.
You want to do that first?
What?
The other business?
Oh, you want to discuss the schedule?
Yes.
Oh, we can do
have
that
two- We
first,
have two
okay.
things to discuss.
The last time we got together, there were 3 cases that were shown for June 5th, but apparently they weren't submitted in time to be considered or to be put on the agenda for the 5th. So now the question becomes whether we add them to the 19th or create a new meeting on the 12th of June.
No, no.
Why not?
We want to, oh, that is June 12th, you're right.
Do we decide to have a special meeting, another
On
special
the
meeting on the 12th? Or
Yes,
let it go until the 19th?
Because we have 4 cases sitting there,
I know.
and it's up to the board.
Bob's not going to be here on the 12th.
I won't be around on the 12th.
He won't be here on the 12th.
Okay, and we also have, so Robert, John hasn't been well.
Hmm?
You know, I don't know if we could count on John
I mean, I'll be here.
I'll be here.
to.
So the issue is whether the
yeah.
3 of these guys will be here.
And I need to know, it's very crucial that I find out, because these things would have to go to the newspaper on Tuesday.
Are you gonna be available on the 19th?
Please hold. 2 seconds.
I mean, if we have to go 4 on the 19th, we go 4 on the 19th.
All right, we can do that, that's fine
Okay.
too. That's
In
fine.
the absence of 3 guys that were holding us up in abeyance, so when do you need to know? Yesterday.
By tomorrow.
I'd say let's go for the
I
19th.
can do the 19th.
Let's go for the 19th. We'll just do
Okay.
it
So
for,
on June 19th, we'll have 4 cases.
that's the way it'll be, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, I don't care for it either, but sometimes that's life.
And then the other thing was, how many ZBA members are going to the CPDC meeting on June 9th?
Yeah,
I
I was
know
gonna,
that
I was
John-
gonna bring that up as part of the, because it's the zoning advisory committee,
Okay, why don't you fill
Joint.
us in on your story, and
Joint.
then we'll close
Okay.
that up with
and we
it.
should, because you're gonna wanna post it, right?
I need to post it,
Yep.
yeah.
If we have,
If we're gonna have a,
If, it depends how many are coming. If say like 2, I'm only aware of 2 people going, and that wouldn't have to be posted.
okay, why don't you fill us in, David, on updating, and then we'll make that judgment after you're through.
okay. So that was gonna be the first thing about, that I was gonna talk about as part of the update to the zoning advisory committee. There is planned on, I think it's at 8 o'clock, right, Maureen?
Yes, the
Jesse-
zoning board
Jesse.
is scheduled for 8 o'clock.
Okay. So, yeah, our meeting, I think, though, is gonna start at 7:30. We're just gonna invite the joint committees in at 8, I think. The zoning advisory committee is usually posted to start at 7:30. And then the joint committees, the CPDC and ZBA will start at
Well,
8.
you're not posted as a particular time.
Oh, all right, well,
I would
That's
put,
what
if
Jesse seemed to
there
believe.
was a majority going, I'd post them at 7:30 when the
Okay,
meeting begins.
fine.
But
So
they
plan
would-
on 7:30. It is a joint meeting with the CPDC and the ZBA to come in and provide feedback, get an update, get a snapshot as to where we are, hopefully provide some useful and thoughtful commentary from the point of view of the members of the zoning board regarding the changes that are being proposed to the bylaw update.
Are they all listed on the website at the moment?
They are. There are drafts on the website. The consultant website is what you want to go to, and it links. From what I saw from Maureen and others in town hall today, the town's website's on a bit of a tear. And so the consultant's website is the place to go for that. And they're making some, they're updating it after every meeting with more substantive drafts and changes and agendas as they're posted for the topics that we're gonna cover. And are also contain scheduling for some of the public forums and I think there's one more public forum scheduled. So I think it'd be great for as many members of this board as can make it on June 19th do make it. I'm hoping that we do have a quorum. I would like to see us all there, if we can be all there, because it'll give the zoning board a voice.
June 9th, you said? June 9th? Or-
9th, yes.
Okay,
Monday the 9th.
okay.
Yep. Here at Town Hall. And so, Maureen, you need to know by,
I'd like at least 4 days, because it's a 2-day window that it has to be in within 2 days,
okay.
so.
And there are a number of members of this board that aren't here to hear this, although
I will call them and find out who's going.
okay.
I'll send
So
an
you'll-
email, I'll send an email out and everybody
you'll poll the
respond
board?
back, that's all.
I know that John's going.
Yes.
I'm going. You just said you're gonna go, so we need to
Okay.
find out.
So there's a
Eric.
quorum.
Now, you're there in a capacity as a member of the ZAC.
But I'm also a member of the
So you
ZBA,
fill in
so
that
my presence
capacity
there.
as a ZBA guy too?
So you're going to count as both?
I don't see why I wouldn't.
Then we already have
Well,
four
in that case, we have to post,
Yeah.
okay, so automatically we'll
Okay.
post, I'll
Yeah,
post.
we ought to make sure we go and find.
Just
them
to be safe.
Oh, yeah,
I
I'll
would
send-
think,
I'll
I
s-
would think David
I'll
counts,
send-
he is feet in both camps, yeah.
I'll send an email out to everybody,
all. He's got
have
big
everybody
shoes, Bob.
respond.
He's got really big shoes.
and it wouldn't hurt to post it no matter what.
Right.
Okay.
Well, that's great. I think that's remarkable and going to be a very useful session. Some of the big topics are behind us, but some even larger topics loom ahead. Medical marijuana, signs, parking. And so the joint meeting will coincide in large part with some of our discussions on those topics, so I think those will be extremely useful. I would encourage the board, if you have a chance and your copious amounts of spare time, to take a peek at some of the definitions. They're posted on the consultant website. We've made we've made numerous revisions, additions, deletions, lots of changes in the definitions that were long overdue. I would also encourage the board to take a look at the new table of uses, proposed table of uses. That has been, in large part, due to the extra work done by members of the CPDC, has been revised to reflect residential and non-residential uses, to make it clearer, to add and delete some areas, and I think just overall to make it easier to work with. And to take a peek at some of the reductions in districts, where we're actually reducing some of the unused and antiquated town districts as well. Not enough, according to some of the members of the public who have voiced their opinions on which ones they dislike the most. One of those being the Aquifer Protection District, in large measure. Another useful area to think about are accessory apartments. We have not only done a lot of work on that, but have gotten quite a bit of feedback at our public forums on accessory apartments from the residential community. And not surprisingly, the business community, who we, the ZAC and Reading Co-op on Tuesday night hosted a public forum for the chamber members, and the town manager spoke, and the chair of the ZAC, Marcy West, spoke, and it was a good discussion on topics of interest to, an update, but certain topics of interest to the business community came up. What do you think those were? Signs and parking. And so, we're encouraging those members that, of the community, business community, to come to, you know, we hold the meetings in this room or in the conference room. We're encouraging them to come to the meetings and provide feedback. We want to hear it. And I think, since the last public forum that we had at the senior center, which was about 2 weeks ago almost now, every zoning advisory committee since then has had members of the public, not just Virginia. Virginia Adams shows up at all the meetings. She's very interested and takes a lot of pride in that. But members of the public have showed up to see what's going on. Certainly, they're members of the community that have specific issues that they'd like to see addressed, which is great. I think, you know, they're the ones that are gonna benefit, hopefully, by the revisions that we're making, and we're aggressively trying to get to and meet our deadlines as a committee. I think we're stepping up our meetings to once a week, right here, usually on Wednesdays. So if you're not doing anything on a Wednesday night, stop by. But you know, we're real, and I think there's actually a couple of daytime meetings for some of the staff members and the consultant to come in to hammer out a couple of areas that are just, that we just can't get to during our evening meetings. And those meetings go from 7:30 at night till, you know, 10:30 at night regularly,
And
with some that go longer.
Did you hear about the CPDC meeting on Monday night?
1 o'clock, yeah. 1 o'clock in the morning, that was pretty incredible. And, you know, those members of the ZAC and those that were at the 1 o'clock in the morning CPDC meeting then were at the Reading Co-op event the next night,
Yeah.
running on adrenaline probably. But yeah, so folks are really spending a lot of time over and above their existing responsibilities to make sure that we give this all the thought and attention that it requires. And so that's another reason why I think the ZBA's input at that joint meeting will be valuable and much needed. So that's about it. We're working hard and we're making sure
Is
that
this
we.
meeting gonna last till 1 o'clock?
I'm sorry?
Is this meeting going to last until 1 o'clock?
Which one? The one we're in now, or
Well,
the one you're
on
gonna go
June
to?
9th.
No, but not if I can help it.
Oh, okay.
Not if I can help it.
I think that broke the record.
My gosh.
Yeah, I think it must have, right?
Wow.
Even
Yeah, yes, we couldn't, get that one, that was the all-time latest.
even for town meetings.
I don't know, maybe some of the town meeting years ago, but recently, I don't think any town meetings have
No,
gone
yeah, that
over
was
12.
a lot of people were talking about rubbing their eyes after that one.
Oh, the one
s-
you just had, yeah.
Okay.
So that's pretty much my report, update. Anything that you want to know about, you can find on the website to the extent that you need further. Gene and Jesse, Gene Delios and Jesse Wilson are heading up the zoning advisory committee from the daytime government standpoint, and they're hitting it out of the park. I mean, just keeping track of everything that's going on in the zoning advisory committee comprises that much of probably what they do on a daily basis, and there's a lot to do, so they're doing
It is
a
a lot of
bang-up
work.
job as well, so. That's it, that's my report, and hope to see you
We'll be
there.
represented at that meeting.
Yes, that'd be great.
Okay.
I'm glad to hear it.
We'll be represented. Okay, thanks, David. That's it. you will write up the major mine
I will. Mhm.
decision, and you'll write up 1401.
I will do that.
Good to
yes.
go. Have a good vacation.
Thank
Bob.
you.
Where you going, anyplace good?
Ireland.
Oh, good for
Remarkable.
you. It's great.
Enjoy.
It's a great
You'll be
trip.
there on the 9th while we're sitting in a meeting.
Right.
Good place for you.
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
And I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
No.
Done deal.
Did Catherine, did you second that?
I did.
Yes, you did.
Because I couldn't hear it.